depression, better than obsession with the bad shit. And I can most definitely do that. If you're an alcoholic, if you're an addict, I'm assuming you are. If you live in America, the chances of you being an addict are 100%, unless you're fucking Amish, okay? And I'm not saying that to shame ya. Looking around, how could I blame ya? If I were still drinking, I would be drinking right now. You never see my ass again. If I were still smoking, I'd be smoking right now. And this car would be an ashtray on wheels. But that's the appeal. I love it when I binge on things that I know are bad for me. And the elite, they love it when you do the same, but you don't even notice. That's why they want you to scroll till you're dead. That's why they want you to scroll till you're dead. And most of you will do that. When I think back on the days that I used to be so self-destructive, when I was so very young, but I felt so very old, and I couldn't be told. I still can't be told. Thank God. It was a demon, but I loved it, yeah, I loved it, yeah, I loved it. You can't tell me that people don't enjoy it somewhat. As miserable as they seem to be, as much as they complain, they still love to complain. 'Cause complaining completes them. Complaining completes them. It's their identity, it's their identity, it's their identity comprised of negativity. like that. I like that a lot. Sounds like a funeral procession or something. Makes sense. We live in America, right? A lot of people are saying that. Like, America's a third world country now. America's so terrible now. Why don't you just tell people to just jump off a damn bridge? Why don't you just say that? You should title your video, Jump Off a Damn Bridge. Why don't you just say that? Instead of making money off of, like, complaining, dude. It's just so aggravating. And no, I'm not bitter because these people have way more followers than me and they're actually making money. They're making money. They're not being positive. That's what I'm saying. It's like they're adding to the problem. They're contributing to the thing that's wrong. Okay? Ugh. I mean, they can complain. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm not trying to censor anybody. I'm not trying to tell people, like, oh, well, you shouldn't say that. But it's just kind of annoying. Like, I made this point a long time ago about feminists and anti-feminists and how they're both doing the same fucking thing. They're both complaining about a problem in society without actually desiring a solution to that problem. Because if there were a solution, they wouldn't be able to make money complaining about it. They wouldn't be able to sell books. They wouldn't be able to do lectures. They wouldn't be able to go to, like, universities and debate people about stuff. Or what is that stupid ass thing, that the Jubilee or whatever the fuck? That is so obviously controlled. And it's hilarious to me, like, how many people, like, I look at these videos that are like, they have thousands of videos or thousands of subscribers or thousands of views, my bad. Thousands of views. And it's just crazy. Like, I think every single time I see that, I'm like, holy shit, 46,000 people watched this and got really depressed. And then, like, I look at the comments and it's just like, you know, you'll see like 9,670 comments or something, like, you know, like, all these people feel the need to, like, add their 2 cents on, like, what's wrong with the world. It's like, this is a huge part of the problem. Like, just this constant, like, ruminating over what's wrong with the world. And I mean, I know that I probably seem like I'm doing the same thing, but I feel like this is, like, artistic rather than just, like, whining about it. And I get that there's a positive aspect to it as well. Okay? That's why I read the comments, by the way. Because I want to see if there's anybody that makes a lick of sense that's trying to be optimistic or whatever. Like, I'm looking for that one person or possibly 5 people that are going to say something that's different from what everybody else has said. So it's more of a social experiment that I'm performing, by the way. But that's how I look at social media. But yeah, it's a giant culling experiment. So witchcraft. So you're part of it. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome that you're part of this thing that's designed to destroy you psychologically? Isn't that cool? Anyway, that's why I got off Facebook back in, like, 2006. Some fair weather friend tried to get me back on in 2009. And I went on the site like maybe 3 times and then said, fuck this shit. And so, yeah. Been woke since Facebook's rudimentary phase.